High above the rugged mountain slopes, an unseen struggle for balance unfolds. Wild boars, resilient and resourceful, continue to reshape the landscape they inhabit. Their growing numbers challenge nearby farmlands and native habitats, prompting a carefully managed control mission led by skilled field experts. What follows is not a chase, but a precise science-driven operation rooted in responsibility and respect for nature. In this episode, we explore how modern wildlife management works to restore harmony where nature and human boundaries meet. Amid the wide expanse of mountain ridges and dense valleys, a field team prepares for one of the most disciplined wildlife control operations of the season. Their mission: to manage the rapidly growing wild boar population that has begun to affect nearby farmland and ecosystems. The day begins with calm air and bright light filtering through the tall pines, setting the stage for a day of focus and precision. Each participant in this government-approved operation has a designated monitoring zone and specific timing to act. The process is carefully structured, not a contest of aggression, but a test of skill, coordination, and respect for nature. Every action taken must follow regulation and environmental guidelines, ensuring balance between wildlife and community safety. The team spread out across the hilly terrain. Some position themselves near observation posts overlooking open clearings. Others navigate the narrow slopes to track recent signs of animal activity. Communication remains constant through radio channels, allowing real-time updates without disrupting the natural surroundings. The key to success lies not in speed, but in patience and timing. From a vantage point on the western hillside, a specialist sets up observation equipment, scanning the lower trails for movement. The goal is not immediate action, but detailed tracking, noting feeding paths, soil disturbance, and herd patterns. A few minutes later, faint rustling in the grass signals nearby movement. Instead of reacting instantly, he records the direction and coordinates, forwarding the data to the control team. Further east, another observer operates a thermal camera to identify animals concealed in thick foliage. The temperature contrast reveals a small group resting near a water stream. The terrain here is steep and covered with undergrowth, so the team proceeds methodically, maintaining safe distance and ensuring that no human or animal is placed in harm's way. Precision equipment and trained professionals handle the task, every motion deliberate, every step calculated. As the morning progresses, coordination between ground teams and monitoring drones becomes essential. Overhead cameras relay live visuals of the hillside, providing the command unit with detailed insight into herd movement. The drones circle above quietly, their sensors detecting heat signatures and mapping trails invisible to the human eye. This data-driven method reduces unnecessary disturbance while increasing the efficiency of population management. By midday, temperature rises and animal movement slows. The team pauses for a briefing. Hydration, wind conditions, and terrain adjustments are discussed carefully before the next phase begins. Safety checks follow, no detail overlooked. Each piece of equipment is recalibrated. Each member repositions according to the evolving map of animal activity. The professionalism displayed throughout reflects years of experience and deep respect for the balance between wildlife control and conservation. Late afternoon brings renewed signs of movement near the northern slope. A young professional, recently trained in tracking techniques, identifies new footprints leading toward the ridgeline. The tracks appear fresh, likely less than an hour old. He signals his team quietly, and together they approach with discipline, not in haste, but with synchronized awareness. The atmosphere is intense yet calm, built on mutual trust and skill. At the same time, another unit stationed along the ridge uses rangefinders to calculate distance and elevation. Their focus is on observation and deterrence, ensuring that Herds moving too close to farmland are guided back into safe habitats deeper in the forest. Through carefully planned signals, sound deterrents are activated, directing the animals naturally without stress or harm. The system works flawlessly, reflecting the power of science-led wildlife management. As daylight begins to fade, the final reports are logged. Data on herd size, locations, and patterns are recorded for future reference. Every observation contributes to a larger ecological plan that helps preserve biodiversity while preventing agricultural losses. The objective is not eradication but regulation, sustaining the delicate equilibrium of life that thrives within these hills. When the last drone returns to base and the final radio call confirms all teams accounted for, a sense of accomplishment fills the air. What began as a tactical operation concludes as a triumph of teamwork, precision, and environmental responsibility. The team members gather briefly to exchange insights, reviewing camera footage and field notes to refine future missions. The sun dips behind the ridge, painting the valley in amber light. Silence returns to the mountains, broken only by the distant hum of equipment being packed away. In the stillness, the professionals reflect on the day's achievement, not as hunters or competitors, but as guardians of balance, ensuring that nature and human progress continue to coexist. Each mission like this demonstrates the critical importance of regulated wildlife management. It is a process rooted in knowledge, patience, and respect, ensuring that every step taken contributes to a sustainable environment for generations to come. As the team vehicles descend the narrow path back to base, lights flicker across the valley floor. Data collected today will guide future conservation policies and help shape responsible coexistence strategies. The mission is complete, the results recorded, and the hills once again belong to the quiet rhythm of the wild. For those who value nature and the harmony of responsible stewardship, this work stands as a testament to what discipline and respect can achieve. Every effort here is a reminder. Protecting balance requires not power, but precision. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to follow more insightful stories about wildlife conservation, environmental management, and the dedicated people who make these missions possible.